Hello and welcome to Phase 2 of War of the Vikings. I know I haven't really put any videos up recently about the game. I kind of did a video a bit late on with the last update. I kind of caught it on the back end of the 2 weeks. So I knew a new update was coming out for the game, as they always promised every 2 weeks. So I waited to this one, and this is when I'm going to start getting back into some more videos. So let's get on with it. What's the update called? Well, it's called Phase 2A. It's called the Bloðorn, or how you pronounce that in, I think it's, I don't know if it's Swedish, Norway, or however you pronounce it. Apparently it stands for Blood Eagle. That's what I'm assuming what the brackets are for. And apparently, you know, they'll give a brief description saying early access is moving forward with balance changes, tons of bug fixes, as well as new features and profiles, which is always great. This is the new first update of November, which is good, and another one's due at some point in the mid part of November as well. I think today's the 6th of November, so it's a bit not the earliest. I've just finished downloading the patch today, and I think it just came out today, apparently 5 hours ago, which is always good. So what does it add? Well, it adds a few new profiles. So you've got the Unstoppable Champion. He is a heavy tank type character built around being able to successfully engage and take out well-defended enemy positions. So his class is a champion. His primary weapon is a one-handed sword. His secondary weapon is throwing axes. He has a shield. His perks Stubborn, Brawler, Hard Hitter, and Juggernaut. Okay. The next one is the Bloodthirsty Champion. It is about getting into the middle of a fight and never looking back due to getting health back on successive kills. So this one's one way you won't get a few kills, run away to heal. The whole idea is you run in, you get kills, and you keep getting kills, because the more you kill, the more health but you'll get back. So this is a champion again. His primary weapon is a Thane axe. He has a second weapon of throwing knives. He has no shield, and he is perks are Stubborn, Brawler, Hard Hitter, and Bloodthirst. So that's the new one. The next one is apparently being a versatile warrior. Is all about going into a fight and never having to leave, something this character perfectly achieves with an all-round well-balanced loadout. So he's a warrior, he has a Thane axe as primary weapon, he has a one-handed sword as a secondary weapon, so it looks like he can switch out between the two, and he also has a shield, which is good. So you can have a nice change of scenario with this character, so he's an all-round versatile one. His perks are Jack of all trades, Adrenaline Rush, Agile Fighter, and Hard Hitter. Now I'm not going to explain all these, but there's 2 new maps. You can read these if you want. If you want to pause the video, well, you can read through more. But Crag is one of the new maps they've introduced, and they've also Monastery 2.0. So I'm assuming I think I've played Monastery 1.0, so they've made some changes on it since I think I've last played. I think when the beta first came out for that few days, where everybody could play, I think that was where I actually played this one. Also, the large maps is for Team Deathmatch's Forest, which is kind of cool. And then what we got, game mode still the same, Team Deathmatch and Arena. And then they've got down here what they're currently working on, which is spears and javelins, battle chatter, UI and HUD improvements, character customization, lootable weapons, squad system, blood effects, bug fixes and optimization, which is always good. And it says there, scheduled for mid-November. Okay, so it is called Patch 0.7, release date is today, 6th of November 2013, although I've got a feeling this video will not be out until tomorrow. At the earliest, I hope. But yeah, it just says new content, map, Crag, Arena, map, Monastery, Team Deathmatch and Arena. I think the old maps are still in there as well, as you see in Forest. Feature, they've got dynamic blood effects now, so blood now splatters on both characters and environments, which is great to see. Feature, weapon looting is in the game. This is amazing, this is great. So upon a death, character will drop their equipped equipment, making it available for others to pick up. Currently, carried throwing knives are automatically picked up when run over. So I don't know how it works. If your character carries a certain type of throwable weapon, say throwing knives, do you only pick up throwing knives, or can you pick up throwing axes as well? So that's one I'm not too sure on, but I'll try and have a look at that when I get further in. New perks, Bloodthirst and Eagle Eye. So this is going to be interesting. One's for obviously melee, the other one's going to be for the ranged. And you got 4 new helmets, 4 profiles, added a sensitivity option for first-person view, aiming with the bows. That's what that one's for. They've made some changes, so rework perk descriptions to always include number when used. Changelog now scales depending on screen resolution, which is great. Added possibility to open in-game scoreboard during round end, and reworked Brawler perk. No longer protects from melee interruptions, but protects from all range. So if you get hit by a melee attack, I think it means your attack gets interrupted, or the perk itself is interrupted, but if you get hit by any range, like a throwing axe or throwing knife or an arrow, then you should not be interrupted, that perk. And then there's some bug fixes as well, but I'm not going to really go into too much about them. But there's fixed civil exploits, sensitivity issues, and then some instances where players receive more deaths than intended in certain circumstances. So you could die, you're only supposed to get one obviously, but then you get two for some strange reason. But yeah, that's the basic update. So this is Phase 2A, or if you want to be really specific, it's 0.7 patch notes, I'm assuming A. But yeah, so that's been that overview. I'm going to have a look and see what I don't know if any of these servers are updated yet. I'm going to actually just go into an empty server for now, and so I can just jump in. So let's find an empty server, just so I can actually show you some of the classes. I'm not sure if they've just replaced some or they've just added to the list, so we'll find out in a minute. Battle starts. Obviously, there's only me in here, so I'll just join this team. So they've added a few. So you've got your standard warrior, which is Thane, which has kept, I believe, all his abilities. You've got standard champion, which is Huscarl. You've got close combat huntsman. He's the one with the fast primary weapon. Then you got the standard skirmisher, which is the Hirdman. The bloodthirsty champion, the unstoppable champion, and the versatile warrior. Some of these, the close combat skirmisher, the only difference between the two is between the Hirdman and the huntsman is he's got a different bow, and he has a sword and not a hand axe, and he doesn't have agile fighter, he has sure shot. So that's the only reason why I haven't covered some of these in the game. And let's have a look some more. So we can check the perks. That's standard warrior Thane, you've seen before. He's got jack of all trades, agile fighter, adrenaline rush, and chaser. He's got prime weapon and a sword, hand axe or throwable hand axe as a second, and a shield. Standard champion has a main two-handed battle axe, has a throwable knife, got stubborn, brawler, agile fighter, hard hitter, and then the close combat has a hunter's bow, I believe that is. He has a short sword, he has no shield, he has a skirmisher, quick blood, sure shot, and strong arm. And then standard skirmisher has the long bow, the hand axe, and has skirmisher, quick blood, agile fighter, and strong arm. Bloodthirsty champion has the two-handed hand axe again, but a different version of it. I think one's the Saxon, one's the Viking one. Throwable knives, has stubborn, brawler, hard hitter, and bloodthirst. And then the unstoppable champion has a one-handed hand axe, the throwable, I think that's a throwable hand axe as well, shield, has stubborn, brawler, hard hitter, and juggernaut. And then the versatile has a two-handed axe, a one-handed sword, and a shield, jack of all trades, agile fighter, adrenaline rush, and hard hitter. So that's kind of a cool one, that is. So that's a brief overview. I will actually get in some of these. These bottom ones I will have to try out and see what they're like. But like I said, the videos I'm doing on these at the moment will actually change over time. So by the time this game comes out, the videos I've done might be just irrelevant anyway. But yeah, I think that's kind of good. So I think we can just end it here. So thanks for watching. Like I said, I'll try and get some more videos out as soon as possible. So again, please rate, subscribe, comment as always. If I've said anything wrong, please let me know in the comments below. If you have any hints or tips, or if you want to see me explain something a bit more fine in detail, then again, leave them in the comments below. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later. Bye. And just decapitated him. There's also, you can pick up your throwable weapons.